Let's get one thing straight right off the bat. That legendary smirk isn't fading from our screens anytime soon. If you felt a flicker of panic, a whisper of, what if? Every time the winds of change blow through the Forrester mansion, you can finally exhale. Take a deep, cleansing breath, because Don Diamont is Bill Spencer. And Bill Spencer is as permanent a fixture in Los Angeles as the Hollywood sign. He isn't going anywhere. Think about it. What would The Bold and the Beautiful even be without him? It's not just the power suits, the penthouse views, or the way he can make a single syllable sound like both a threat and a seduction. It's the sheer gravitational force of his presence. For over 16 years, Don has done more than just play a character. He's woven Bill into the very DNA of the show. He's the catalyst, the chaos agent, the man who can look Brooke Logan in the eye and call her on her nonsense, then turn around and launch a hostile takeover with the calm of someone ordering lunch. That's not a role you just recast. That's not a presence you write off. That's legacy. And let's be real, fans. We've been through this dance before. A rumor starts on social media, a plotline wraps up a little too neatly, and suddenly our hearts are on our throats. We start imagining a canvas without Bill Spencer's particular brand of delicious arrogance, and it feels wrong. It feels like a world without spice, without that electric crackle of confrontation he brings to every scene. Who would drive Ridge to that perfectly exasperated vein popping? Who would give Steffi that worthy, complicated father figure she can simultaneously defy and rely on? Who would remind us all that in a world of whispered secrets and tearful confessions, there's still a man who operates with the subtlety of a financial torpedo? We love him because he's unapologetically Bill. He's flawed, magnificently so. He's made choices that have made us shout at our TVs, but therein lies the magic. Don Diamont doesn't play a villain, he plays a man. A powerful, charismatic, often stubborn man who loves with the same intensity with which he wages war. He brought us Bridge, and he brought us the glorious, messy inferno that was Still. He gave us a love story so all-consuming it broke the internet and redefined daytime romance. He has shown us Bill's vulnerability, not through tears, but through the quiet set of his jaw, the slight falter in his voice when his family is on the line. That's not acting you easily replace. That's a masterclass in character depth, delivered day after day with a glint in his eye that tells us he's loving every minute of it as much as we are. So, to where do these nerves come from? Maybe it's because we care so deeply. In a landscape of ever-changing storylines, Bill Spencer and, by extension, Don Diamont has been our constant, our North Star of ruthless charm. The idea of that constant shifting is unsettling. It feels personal, because for so many of us, tuning in to see what Bill is up to is a part of our daily ritual, a familiar comfort. He's the friend who always tells it like it is, even if you don't want to hear it. But here's the truth we need to anchor ourselves to. Shows like The Bold and the Beautiful are built on pillars. Susan Flannery was one, Catherine Kelly Lang is one, John McCook is one, and Don Diamont has unquestionably earned his place among them. He transcends the typical soap opera cycle. He's not just a player in the story, he's an architect of it. The writers know it, the producers know it, the network knows it. You don't sideline a force of nature. You build story around him. You throw the Quinns, the Sheldons, and the entire Logan family at him and watch the sparks fly, because you know he's the flame that makes everything burn brighter. Look at the evidence on screen. That Spencer charisma isn't dialed back, but it's honed. Whether he's locking horns with Carter over company control, sharing a surprisingly tender moment with his sons, or locking eyes with a woman from his past with that familiar, dangerous heat, the commitment is absolute. There's a vitality there, a spark that says an actor is fully invested and thriving. That doesn't happen when someone has one foot out the door. That happens when an actor has found his iconic role and is still having a blast living in it. So to every fan who has ever nervously scrolled for news or felt a cold dread at a speculative headline, I say this. Unpack those worries. Put them away. Don Diamont isn't just on the show, he helps define the show. He's in the opening credits, he's in the major plot meetings, and he's firmly in the hearts of the audience. The man who gave us Satan's nephrologist and made a helicopter an essential character trait isn't leaving the building he practically owns. Relax, settle in, get ready for the next twist, the next merger, the next great love or bitter feud. Because Bill Spencer is just getting warmed up. And as long as Don Diamont is there to deliver those razor-sharp one-liners with that trademark glint, our afternoons will remain gloriously, boldly, beautifully entertaining. The king of the business world, the pain and ridge aside, the man we love to love and hate to love, is on his throne. And it doesn't look like he's abdicating anytime soon.